Hey guys, welcome back to Pure Premonitions. It's your girl Kat. All right, so today I'm going to start with the cards because my tea is still cooling off. So I pulled out the tarot deck since last time I didn't get to do tarot cards. We just did oracle and some angels numbers. Let's start with the tarot today. All right. Place your magic among the cards. Ask your questions. Universe, what does the collective need answered today? Oh, that was a shit shuffle. Are you guys feeling a little stuck, a little stagnant, a little chaotic? It's okay. It's a full moon. It happens. Let's see if we can get a better shuffle. Not awful, but not the best either. What does the collective need answer? I'm feeling the top one. All right, we have Queen of Wands in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse. And the Star upright. I love this. Okay, guys. So, again, I always pull three. It's up to you. Use your discernment. If the placement of the cards represents mind, body, soul, or past, present, future, maybe a little bit of both. But anytime we do have a reversal, it's not a negative thing per se, but it does mean that you're not quite on the path of the true meaning of the card. So just, to clarify that it can always change into a better, more positive direction. It's just kind of like a wake-up call, a little choo-choo, slap in the face. Let's get it together, guys. All right, Queen of Wands. So because it is reverse, we're lacking maybe a little bit of self-respect, like some self-confidence here. You're feeling some introverted feelings, maybe selflessness. Selfishness, not selflessness. Jealousy, insecurities. But she is the queen, so you still have that power in you. You just have to pull it together. She's got her wand. Oh, in this card in particular, she has a black cat sitting in front of her. And black cats are always like the wise seers, They're your familiars. They're guiding you into the right direction. So maybe black cats represent something. She's also holding a wand in one hand, like a staff wand, and then a sunflower in the other. So maybe sunflowers represent something for you. And there's two lions in the picture as well. You can gain that courage back, that confidence back. You just need to work on being more independent, more focused, driven towards what your real goals are. Find that zest for life again. The joy is there. You just need to be a little bit more determined. It's a water and fire sign, and it's ruled by Pisces and Aries. It's typically a yes card, but in the reversal, it's not necessarily a no, but it's a get your shit together. Just remember, you're in power. You're on the throne. Don't forget about that. That is also in the past placement, so it could have been what you were recently feeling or what's going on mentally for you. Sometimes our mind lies to us, and it's that ego talking. So, remember, you're super confident. You got this. Okay, Ten of Wands. You've been carrying a lot of baggage, a lot. You got just a lot going on in your mind, physically. Since this is in the physical placement, you've just been carrying a lot of weight, doing it all, carrying some kind of burden. You've got to release whatever is going on, whatever is stressing you out, burning you out. Maybe delegate it to some other people to help loosen all of the burdens. But yeah, it just means that there's hard work to be had. A lot of contemplation. You've been stressing about something's on your mind, but I feel like this is more of a physical stress since it was in the physical placement and it's in the present position. So presently you've just been feeling a lot of this stress and burnout, but it doesn't mean that you haven't been working hard. It means you've been working too hard, right? So you're putting in the work. Remember, you're sitting on the throne. You've got the Queen of Wands placement. So you just got to get it together. And remember, you don't have to do it all by yourself. Maybe there's somebody that can help carry this load with you. It's a fire sign, ruled by Sag. On to really good things, though. So for the future placement and the soul card, you've got the star. Like, the star is one of the best in the whole deck. Hope, calm, faith, purpose, renewal. You know, she's by a lake. There's water. It's overflowing. It's also a very spiritual card. You've probably, been seeing a lot of good signs, good omens. You're rejuvenating yourself, good fortune, all really good things that are coming to you. It's just let that load go. Like, sometimes we're carrying a lot of stuff that we don't need to. Number 17 means something. Aquarius, air and water signs are coming up for me. And it's a yes, like a wholehearted yes. Number 6 is coming up too, or 6 or 7. And 17 reduces to 8, so it's a power and success card. Yeah, I mean, listen, you're sitting on the throne. Of course, anybody who's in that kind of position is going to feel like all of the stress and burdens are on them. But once you just find your path, like he's striving towards something, then you've got really good stuff ahead, just success and happiness. And spiritually, you know what you've got to do. Like, you're in tune. If you're part of this collective, you definitely know your purpose. So yeah, I think all in all, it's a pretty good reading. I know it didn't start out super positive, but that's okay. Like, we all have to start somewhere, right? Okay, so let's pull a few oracle cards. And I'm only going to do one angel number tonight. I know the last time I did a reading, I was like, only going to pull one. And then one fell out. And then I was like, well, now I have to pull 2. But I do things in 3s. So then I ended up pulling 3. So bear with me. We'll see. All right, goddesses, what do you have to tell the collective? I've had this deck for so long, so she does shuffle very well for me. See? It's like that star energy coming in. We were feeling a lot of that chaos and stagnancy with the first shuffle, but now it's like we know our path, we see it, it's getting more clear, and we know that we're heading towards success. We've just got to stick to it. Okay, super weird. I don't know if you saw that, but 3 of them randomly didn't make it to the shuffle, that last shuffle. So I'm going to pull these as my top 3. The universe kind of just like guides me to do things like that. So we have solace, bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries, which is not ironic, synchronicity. Because remember, I said that the star card, she's by that body of water, and her cups are overflowing. Like, she's just got so much abundance. And I feel like a super deep connection to water as well, even though I'm a cat and I don't necessarily like love bodies of water as far as the ocean, but I like streams and the sense of spirituality that comes from them. And like, anytime I'm in a bath or a shower, I just get all of these spiritual downloads. So when we're connecting to water, that life force, it's, you are part of source. So that's where these, intuitive messages are coming through. So I think it's just a reminder, like, if you are seeking some of these answers, then go to a big body of water, whichever one really calls to you. Yeah, I love it. I'll show you that one. Diana. I love this one because my mom's name was Diane. Focused intention. She's the archer too. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. It's like literally coinciding with the reading perfectly, exactly what I said. You just have to stay focused. I know you feel like there's a lot of weight on your shoulders. You know, there was some turbulence there, but just stay focused. Keep your eye on the mark, and you're going to hit the target. Like, it's just practice makes perfect, right? Cool. Like, look where she's hanging out at. There's trees in the background, nature. I'm really feeling like if you need to ground yourself, then it's telling you to go outside. Isis, past life. I love this. This situation involves your past life memories. Again, there's a lot of nature in all of these cards. Yeah, you've got to connect to water to like get that intuitive message that's coming through. Your spirit guides, your angels, because you see the wings in the background. They're trying to tell you something. Especially for me, a lot of my past life stuff has been coming up. So whether it be past life connections, these memories from all of those life lessons that you dealt with and learned, like those can help you in this life. So tap into that, whether it be in the dream world, in meditation, just do whatever is calling to you to tap into that spiritual sense, like read a good spiritual book or go to a yoga class. But something needs to come through. So your spirit guides are telling you to start to listen a little bit deeper, which is good. Because then the angel numbers are next, and I always get these messages from our spirit guides through numbers. And it's funny because when I was growing up, I never thought of myself as being good at math, but as I get older, like numbers are everywhere and they mean everything, and there's just so many synchronicities. So anytime I'm driving by and I see a number a few times, whether it be on a sign or the mileage on my car or whatever it is at a gas station pump, if I see it multiple times throughout the day, I'm like, okay, that's a message. I need the download. Type it into ChatGPT, Google, whatever you use, and it will tell you what you need to know. Nope. Isis tried to get picked up in the angel numbers. So I'm telling you, those spirit guides are trying to tell you something. We had one fly out. You saw that? Okay, so I always listen to the ones that fly out. We had 2 fly out, so I'll keep those and I'll pull a 3rd. Look at me. See, every time I say I'm only gonna pull 1, 2 pop out, and now I need a 3rd. It's like I called it. Am I psychic or what? Okay. Okay. We've got 924, a farewell. Look fondly on what was. It's okay to look back on the past with a thankful heart. Your angels see that you are letting go of things that once served you well, and they remind you that it's necessary to do so. Take a few moments now to connect with your angels as you visualize their loving light surrounding you, and send your angels and yourself that gratitude as you let go of the past. Beautiful. Do you want to read that really quick? That boils down to a 15. 5 plus 1 is 6, so a 6. 6 is always good. I feel like anytime I get 3, 6, 9, these are like mega downloads from the universe. So what did I say? Go back to the reading. The reverse Queen of Wands, the reverse 10 of Wands. Like you have this spiritual, the wands, to me represent your internal magic, your intuition. All of this knowing, this internal knowing, but because it's in the reversal, you still question yourself. You're still seeking all these external answers and holding all of that weight and those burdens from the past. But like, that is what we need to release. Say farewell to that, and then you can move forward towards the star. 9:43, new timeline. Re-energize yourself. As you find yourself at the end of one timeline, another one has already begun. It's time to re-energize yourself and create new goals and dreams to manifest within this new timeline. If possible, move your body now towards a space that is closer to nature. Stop it. Like, what? I'm in awe with these downloads and this guidance that comes through. I'm just speaking what I'm thinking and feeling, and then it just, it comes to you. Okay, it says, move your body now towards a space that is closer to nature, even if it's just closer to an open window. So just a little bit, start to open yourself up. My friend last night was like, no, I don't want to go on that camping trip. I don't like camping and being outside. It's like buggy and dirty and hot. I'm like, girl, sometimes it's for the experience, and you just got to put yourself out there and be uncomfortable a little bit, and then realize that it's not so bad and you're going to have fun, and actually being in nature is a really good thing. So ground yourself. Feel the fresh air ground you. I didn't even read that part. Clearing new pathways for intentions to flow. I don't make this shit up. And it's the 16. 6 plus 1 is 7. 208. Gratitude everywhere. Challenge yourself to be thankful. There is always something to be grateful for, no matter how dire the present circumstances may seem. What did I say? Right now, in that present position, you're carrying all of that weight on your shoulders. But there's always a silver lining, right? Your angels challenge you to focus on gratitude out loud right now. I'm grateful. Say it. Recite a list of what you are grateful for today. Nothing is too inconsequential to include. I'm grateful for you guys. Like, I'm so grateful that I started this channel. I'm grateful that I'm putting myself out there, and I'm sharing these spiritual downloads with you guys because, yeah, I just needed to do this like 10 years ago, and I don't know why I just started, but I'm grateful that I just started. So, yeah, be grateful. Ah! You guys, this is amazing. Like, look at all of this. Okay. Tea should be warm enough now. And I don't necessarily correlate the goddess cards with the mind, body, soul, or past, present, future positions, but you totally can. Up to you guys. Cheers. I wish you could have a sip. So good. Yummy in my tummy. I'm still obsessed with the strawberry. I'm probably going to mention it every single time, so I apologize in advance. Should I just talk about my cute teacup and my little tea holder? It's like, are you kidding? It's just so sweet. So when I'm mixing the tea, I put in all organic sugars. I haven't been using milk, but I don't do dairy. I only use coconut or nut-based milks, so I prefer like a coconut cashew or a coconut walnut. Sometimes I'll do oat if I'm gonna froth it. But this particular tea, it's like a mint tea. All organic, of course, because you have to be careful what you're putting in your body, you guys. Be mindful. Like, start to put better things into your body. Ask your questions. Is it about love, family, friends? Are we all about that money, getting that bag, right? You guys, the success and the abundance is coming. We already know that. So like, focus on love, self-love, and everything else will flow in. I always just like sing to myself and make weird noises, so I apologize in advance. Or maybe I don't, because that's me. So if you don't like it, whatever. Okay. I'm pulling in your energy, right? As I add the rest of the leaves into the tea. Any last questions or concerns for the universe? We'll let them know so they can guide me to the answers. And I'll tell you. One last sip for good luck. Okay. Always give me a little bit so I can take in whatever the answers are that came through. Oop. We got a little bit of tea. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna grab a napkin. I need to get this table resurfaced. This is a very antique table that my mom has had in the family, and many tarot cards have been read on it. And I hope that even our ancestors also read tarot cards on this table, because that would be fascinating. That's really good. The cup overfloweth. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. Give me a minute to just take it all in. Okay, so, you know, it's crazy because I even used less tea this time to hope that the tea leaves wouldn't be so heavy and fall out of the cup, so I could have more stay within the cup. But, you know, the tea does whatever it needs to do. So we don't have too many leaves left in the bottom of the cup. But I do have the majority of them congregated right at the rim. So that tells me, like, today, literally today, because it's, like, I'll show you. We're over the rim. So anytime that it's like on the rim, it's present moment. Today, you're getting a love offer. It's the moon, so that symbolizes some type of passionate love affair. and it's crossing over onto a love letter, which, the letter could always represent a financial situation too, some kind of news, whether it be about money or love. But considering that it's crossing over on the moon path, I strongly, wholeheartedly believe that it's about love. So yeah, you're feeling this love affair today. And it's stemming within the next week because you have some leaves that trail down a little bit further underneath the letter. So within the next week, you're still going to be getting, maybe not a physical letter. For some of you, it might be a physical letter. But now in today's day and age, I feel like it's a text message or some kind of maybe in-person verbal sign that, somebody's coming through and they're going to tell you how they've been feeling. You're going to tell them how you've been feeling, and these emotions will be expressed over the next week. So within the next today to a few days and this whole week, you guys will be exchanging these messages. So I love that for us as a collective. There's nothing prominent on a few of these, so I'm going to skip over a few, which is good because we don't have anything under the snake or the knife. So yeah, those are not necessarily always bad, but it could illustrate separation or like a snake in the grass kind of situation with a friend or a lover or something. So since there's like nothing, basically nothing in there that's prominent enough to me, it's a clear sign that this is safe and that separation is over, and it's leading right into those passionate feelings and expressions of words. We do have some under the fig, but it's like within the next 3 weeks to over a month. It's just for fertility. So next month and the next few weeks, just be mindful, girls and boys, check with your girls' cycles. But today, there's apps for that stuff, so. All right, what else do we got? A lot of this other stuff is closer to the base, so that's telling me within the next few weeks to next few months. The church has been coming up in almost every single one of my readings. So it just could represent there's a lot of spirituality in the air, like you're tapping into your faith, into your internal intuition, your knowing. It could also represent physically you will be in a church of some kind. It doesn't necessarily mean Catholicism or Christianity. It could be a synagogue. It could be a temple of any kind. But one or the other. It could be a celebration. It could be a funeral. Yeah, that's like within the next few weeks to month. So honestly, like intuitively, I'm just feeling that you guys are really tapping in within the next month to your guides. And like if I correlate this back to the cards, we're just tuning into that intuitive sense, and you're, finding that path of whatever faith you believe in and realizing that you're always protected and guided. I'm not feeling so much on this one that it's like a physical wedding or a funeral, but it could be. We do have the heart key here, so that's telling me like a passion pursuit or some kind of beginning to something that you feel very strongly about. So it could be that love affair. It could also mean career. You've got some projects going and you're starting them for this timeline, like where the leaves are placed. It's within the next few weeks. So I'm seeing 2 to 4 weeks for you. Over the next few weeks, this is progressing, which is nice. We always want to move forward in anything you're passionate about, right? Within the next 3 weeks to over a month, we have some placements under the apple. So like you're finding yourself. You want to be more in tune with who you really are authentically, and just like a desire to better yourself. And that's really cool because we tend to do that in love. You know, you want to like show off and be your best self in front of other people, but it helps guide you into that direction for yourself to really find what motivates you, what makes you better, and to stick to that path. So whether it is for somebody else or yourself, I think it's a good thing that you are striving towards that in the next month. A little bit this week on some social gatherings. Maybe it's where, you know, you'll be going out more and, you know, whether it be on a date or with a group of friends or family. I'm feeling friends and dates. I don't know why. That's just coming into me. But that's this week. So this week to 2 weeks, you're going to be going out a little bit more. It's ironic that we have a lot of placement on the moon, which is like full-on love affair, emotional, overwhelming, but like in a good sense. But we don't have any placement, like literally not a single leaf, not even like there's a tiny little one, but like not big enough, directly on the heart. But the heart for me is more like affection, like deep love. It could be for family, it could be for friends, it could be for lovers, but like the moon is more passionate, like love affair. You're just like diving into that. So I think it's gonna jump into that first, you know, like the lust stage, the honeymoon, where you're just like, yeah, of course you're feeling love and lust, but it's more spicy in the beginning. And I think, you know, of course, for some parts of the collective, if this connection sticks and if it's real, then it's going to turn into that heartfelt affection. But right now, it's telling me that, like, it's the spicy stuff first. Yeah, we don't have any challenges, no jealous people, no separation anymore. So we're, like, really good on that. At the base, we do have a lot of planetary alignments. We do have the clover at the center. We have a placement on the third leaf. So 3 could mean something to you. So there is some good luck, some success, but won't be for over a month. Whether it be in career or love, I feel like this is more of a love reading today. So yeah, you know, like I said, it's going to trail over the next few weeks of you guys expressing your real feelings for each other, and then within a month you'll hit that like success moment of, okay, this is starting to feel real and like we have gained some kind of clarity on this. We've got the star, so a lot of placements are within the star, which is good, and we went over the star card. That's like joy, success, abundance, love, light, all of the awesome stuff. And then sprinkled around that is almost all of the planets. We don't have the moon at the base, so that's perfect, honestly, because you have the moon at the top, at the rim. So like I said, it's now, baby. Right now we're feeling that love affair. It's not in the future, because if it was on the moon at the base, then it would be like you're going to feel that in a month. But we're feeling it now, today, which is crazy because I called in some stuff too. And I was just really feeling strongly about today's energy. And it's a super full moon. And these placements are like on the moon. Okay, I just have to show you this now. See, you see? Like literally on the moon. So come on. We trust in the universe, right? We have the sun, so new beginnings, happiness, success, new energy, love, light, all that warmth that we get from the sun. Not too much on Saturn, like the tiniest little pieces, so some old part of you's lost, or, you know, dying off. Some of you may lose something of value, but it may be like your feelings for the past person who that just wasn't working out anymore, and you knew you had to move forward, and then this new love affair is going to spark up and you'll be like, what? Mind blown. I'm obsessed. I'm in love. Yeah, like this is new and it's good. We have a lot on Venus. Again, like planet of love, attraction to whoever you're attracted to. I don't care, guy, girl, alien, they, them, whoever you are liking is also liking you. That's what that's telling me, that it's receptive. It's definitely in both ways. We got some Jupiter as well. So an important decision is going to have to be made. I'm feeling like you guys have known each other before. Maybe it didn't work out the first time. And then this important decision is like, yeah, wait a second. I'm feeling this person. And I don't know why I couldn't decide before. But that indecisiveness is like going out the window. And we are deciding now. Because it's like heavy placement in that area on Venus and Jupiter. So yeah, like heavy on Venus and Jupiter. The decisions being made to lean into that love. And again, a lot on the star. So just success within this venture, within this new thing that's going on. We do have some Mercury, so the journey needs to be made. And I think you guys are going to step onto this journey together, which is super cool and exciting, right? Ooh. There's like barely anything on Mars, and Mars is a planet of conflict. So you might have, you know, just, I'm feeling like harder conversations come up to where you needed to put some things out on the table of however your feelings were hurt prior, or the miscommunications that happened before, and make your apologies. But it's like small quarrels and or just miscommunications that are coming to light, and then you're moving forward onto that new journey. So yeah, you guys, this is super positive reading. I feel like all around it's telling you spiritually you're on the right path. You're starting to wake up and loosen the load. You don't have to carry all of those burdens. There's somebody out there that really loves you, and step into that. It's like step into that self-love and step into that unconditional love and reciprocity, and you guys are feeling the same thing for each other. And I'm just so happy that love is in the air, and it's a super full moon, so go out tonight and do all your witchy things, dance naked under the full moon together, and you've got these like yeah, a lot of good energy. The angel numbers are with you. You're being guided by your spirit guides, your angels, and this confession is coming in. This love letter, this confession of passionate love affair is beginning once again. So I hope that resonates. All right, guys, have a good one.